All right, where were we? Expeditions. Welcome to part 2, by the way. Yeah, let's do it. So, barnacles and black powder. These are all the expedition changes for the PTR. This is not live. This is for the PTR, which should be out right now. Actually, before I do this, how about we double check and make sure it's actually out? Look at that, New World. 468 hours on the PTR. You're welcome. You know what would make me happy? If you guys released a Slender skin. Can we get like a cool hoodie or something? Like a Slender hoodie, or maybe... Oh! My LA Dodgers cap. Oh, that'd be so sick. Rolling up in barnacles with your Dodgers cap. Unless you don't like the Dodgers. Then you know what you all... New PvP reward track added. Oh my god. It's here. No! 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 Oh. Oh. I was like, really? Okay, well, back to the frickin' video, I guess. Yeah. Alright, barnacles and black powder. Fix an issue that caused Admiral Black Powder to play his intro with his cannon in his hand instead of on his back. Added collision so players can no longer use the hut near the pier as a safe spot. Added or adjusted collision in Crow's Nest to prevent players from leaving combat zone. AI can no longer be aggroed onto the Nereid. Fixed an issue that caused status effects from the Nereid to persist after death. Fixed an issue that caused Nereid Spirit to not clean up after a team wipe. Fixed an issue that caused some VFX for Nereid or Nereid to not apply correctly. Fix a client crash during movement inside the expedition, and fix an issue that made players unable to use Unstuck at certain locations. For the depths, they fixed an issue that caused the fight with Captain Thorpe to not start. Tempest Heart. Oh, you know what is really funny? I got on the PTR, I started a new character yesterday. And I went through the little prologue, you know, where you have to fight Thorpe for the first time. And he wouldn't start there either. Like, it showed the cutscene, and then it was just, like, instead of Thorpe standing there, you could see this little sparkly stuff, and wasn't taking any damage. And after I waited about 2 minutes, he just appeared and started fighting me. So that's funny. It seemed to be a universal Captain Thorpe, whatever version he was just not working. But they fixed it, so it's awesome. Tempest Heart. Fixed the position for antiquated coffer that was hidden under the geometry. I thought that was fixed a long time ago, but we'll let that one slide. Reduce the perception radius of Ekeki so that he no longer targets respawning players. Garden of Genesis. Fix an issue that prevented the Alluvium Marrow encounter from starting correctly in mutator mode. Fix an issue that caused water flickering issues with the environment. Added collision to prevent players from going out of bounds in the Genesis caretaker fight. Dynasty. Fix an issue that caused room names to not update on the map. Fix an issue that caused the Commander Chen mini-boss to leash to an incorrect position if pulled far enough beyond his initial spawn. Fix some pathing issues in the Commander Chen fight and Dynasty Shipyard Expedition, and fix an issue that caused animation stutter during the barracks encounter. Lazarus. Fix an issue that caused Scylla to not initiate her encounter. Starstone Burrows. Oh my god, this whole time I thought it was Starstone Barrows. Are you kidding me? Wait a second. No way. Oh, it is Barrows. You guys made a typo. Moving on. Tightened up some areas where players could lose AI aggro and fix an issue that caused water flickering issues with the environment. Global Mutators. Fix an issue that caused Berserk and Ice Pylon to trigger the Weary effect in Mutators when outside of combat. Berserk and Ice Pylon will no longer activate the combat state upon activation. Fix an issue that caused the fiery mutator effect to remain on players when they died or were put into death's door. Fix an issue that caused some effects to not apply to low-level eternal mutators in expeditions. Updated the radius of shiver mutation effect from 10 meters to 4 meters to match the visual effects and intended area of effect. Updated the weary mutation so that the meter only fills while the player is in combat. Updated the weary mutator tooltip to state that it is only active while in combat. Reduced brightness of unstable orbs and frenzied expedition mutation to be more friendly to players with photosensitivity. Adjusted umbral rewards giving more umbral at lower difficulties, and fixed an issue that caused casting abilities to not regress the progression of the weary mutator. UX, UI, and social trading. They fixed an issue that caused coin to disappear when receiving coin in the middle of a trade if the amount sent to that player would push them over the wallet cap, and they corrected the cheers and mic drop icons. Group Finder. They blocked players' lobbies, or blocked players' lobbies will no longer appear on the Group Finder list. So if you have somebody blocked for being an a-hole, you won't accidentally join one of their groups. They changed notifications that appear when a player is kicked from their group to better convey that they were kicked from the group as opposed to leaving voluntarily. So if you get kicked, you're going to know it. In-game store, which, I mean, all this stuff right here with the Group Finder, you know what that means? Don't be a dick. Don't be a mean person. It's pretty easy, actually. In-game store. Fix an issue that caused store items to be marked as quest items in the tooltip. Fix the character transfer store item to properly show the number of character transfer tokens credited to your accounts. Trading post. They fixed an issue that caused the perk list in the trading post to have no information about perks that scale higher on weapons. Wait, fix an issue that caused the perk list in the trading post to have no information about perks that scale higher on weapons. Okay. Fixed an issue that caused expired contracts to show an invalid completion time, and fixed an issue that caused the trading post to stop processing queued actions if the player teleported. So it looks like we still don't have the duration of the trade post listing. We still don't get that. Why did you guys take that away? And the amount that is in the stack that you can buy or purchase, we don't know if there's a stack of one. Is that to keep people from leaving one, you know, when they're selling stuff to kind of hold the price? I'm assuming that's what it is, but man, I sure would like to have those two things back. So some notable fixes. They fixed an issue that caused a song title to go outside of the scroll box when selecting a song for musical performances. Why is this one? Why do they separate these? This is not all expedition stuff. Aidwin, you crazy little bugger. You're just messing with us, aren't you? That's okay, because you're freaking awesome. Alright, where were we? Crap. Music rewards now refresh when the player's music skill levels up. Fix an issue that caused notification banners to appear after entering game modes. Fix an issue that allowed players to continue moving while interacting with storage sheds. Fix a typo in the mission section of the achievements panel. Fix an issue with default data appearing on friends list. Fix an issue that caused the loot ticker to fill up after constantly picking up items but not update with the new ones. Fixed an issue that caused only invasion-themed loading screens to appear after a player participated in an invasion. Fixed an issue that prevented players from opening reward containers if they opened ones that contained coin, Azoth, or Azoth salt too quickly. Fixed an issue that caused the map to open when pressing I in the tutorial. Fixed an issue that caused prices for faction items to not update if you are in the Evanscale Reach faction shop while the territory changed owners, thereby changing the discount. Fix an issue that caused a blank reward screen to appear when quickly opening reward containers. Fix an issue that caused you to start walking while trying to split stack in the inventory via the split hotkey, which is control. Fix an issue that caused the completed title of the town project tile to not localize. Fix an issue where the button to leave an invasion did not appear in the escape menu during an invasion. Fix an issue that caused the item rarity animations to be incorrect if you open multiple reward containers in quick succession. Oh, that one gets me a lot. Like when you open up the gypsum cast, and when you open up the, or when you convert, or when you salvage the fish from the medley fair, like You know, if you get a legendary, if you quickly open another fish that's not legendary, it makes it look like it is because it has that glowing orange, you know, effect to it. So that's got me a lot of times. Fix an issue that caused the text of fishing hotspots in the fishing trade skill screen to overlap for some languages. Fixed an issue that caused the town projects board scroll bar to block the total progress and part of mission cards during an event. Fix an issue that caused the victory screen to not show the proper negative value when players completed a mutated run over the goal time. Fix an issue that caused the wrong player animations to trigger while previewing weapon and tool skins. Fix an issue that caused the open next button on the reward container opening pop-up to not choose the same container type you had previously opened. Fix an issue that allowed players to use the recall to in button in their starting area before they reach the town. Fix an issue with inconsistent coloring between orichalcum ore and ingot icons. They updated the Asmodium ingot icon to further distinguish it from the orichalcum ingots icon. Fix an issue that caused text to overflow on the event button on the main menu in some languages. Fixed unnecessary capitalizations in loading screen tips. Fixed various inconsistent capitalizations within the settings menu. Fixed various messages that incorrectly referred to wars when trying to leave a 3v3 arenas. Fix an issue that caused equip and unequip sounds to not always play. Fix an issue that made some players unable to see their company members in the members list. Fix an issue with chat character count becoming inaccurate when deleting linked items from the chat text. Fix an issue that prevented players from interacting with NPCs when standing too close. Fix an issue that caused the remnant visual effects to remain after they should be destroyed. Fix some lighting issues inside of the Malevolence point of interest in Eden Grove that previously caused some rectangular, unnatural looking light patches to show. Fix the visuals of a fishing hotspot that were underwater in Cutlass Keys. I remember that one. Fix an issue that caused players to not receive the move away prompt when they were obstructing their camp from completion. Fix an issue that caused the Ancient Bridge and Weaver's Fen to not appear on the map. Fix an issue that caused players to get stuck in certain locations within Ebonscale Settlement. Fix several fishing hotspots that did not appear on the map. Fix the spawning location for Timeless Lion. Fix an issue that triggered the falling sound twice when jumping down the stairs. Fix an issue that caused chat delay settings to reset to a lower number when set to a value above 255. The retry connection button found on the main menu during connection issues has been localized in all languages. The housing purchase screen now shows your correct amount of coin. Fix an issue that caused pin quest objectives UI to overlap with the armory UI during war preparation. Fix an issue that caused enemy nameplates to display over the invasion HUD. And finally, the status effects on boss nameplates now no longer cut off when the nameplate is at its highest point on the screen. Oh, this is my favorite section every time. Quality of life, folks. This is an important one. Hopefully. So they added a 2-second delay between instrument changes for players to alleviate issues with too many notifications being shown simultaneously. Added additional gear scaling messages to the Expedition Mutator screen. Added highlights to all weapon ability tooltips to emphasize important keywords and numerical values. That's pretty cool. Fixed an issue where completing a PvP reward track was not showing the bonus Azov salt given for the unselected rewards. This was purely a visual issue. You still receive the correct amount of salt. Fix an issue that caused the crafting recipes to change order after opening a new crafting station. Fix an issue that caused the siege weapon health bar to improperly align. Improve messaging for notifying players of the coin cap while salvaging. Increase the opening sequence for learning schematics, recipes, and music sheets to resemble the flow of opening a chest. In the select ability flyout in the mastery tree menus, the abilities are now sorted in the same order the abilities are. Oh, that's cool. I get it. So in the skill tree, like when you, like for the life staff, you've got Divine Embrace, then you have Sacred, then you have Splash of Light, in that order, respectively, from left to right. If you select all those, then in your little hotkey area where you can change which hotkeys or which skills, they're going to be in order. Is that what I'm reading? I think that's what I'm reading. Musical performances now have an updated audience interface with song difficulty color and cleaner labels. Reduce the frequency of the spend points banner appearing in the HUD. Territories are now sorted by name in the storage shed. Territories are now sorted by... Okay, so it's like alphabetical? That would be pretty cool. Updated numerous perk icons with more accurate icons. Added salvage lock to furniture items to prevent accidentally salvaging them. That's good. Improved batch crafting items to have a more efficient flow when crafting items in bulk. Improved the in combat icon with new... Improved batch crafting items to have a more efficient flow when crafting items in bulk. Oh. I hope they're talking about like weapons and armor and stuff and not like oak stain. Because that's no problem with the oak stain. You make 3,000 and boom, you got 3,000. But you make 3,000 swords and it's going to take a minute. So I really am excited to see what this looks like in the game. Improve the in-combat icon with new animations when the player enters and exits combat. Remove the hotkey binding for the take all button from storage to avoid players accidentally triggering it when opening the storage. That's another nice one. We've all done that way too many times. They upgraded the progression milestone icons to emphasize the primary rewards. UI alerts for war and invasion declarations will no longer trigger when players are inside an instance. Such as, thank you, man, Gucci Cray. Hell yeah, bro. I love you, man. Improves. Remove the hotkey. Updated progression. So UI alerts for war and invasion declarations will no longer trigger when players are inside an instance such as an expedition, OPR, or a 3v3 arena match. These will instead be queued up and played once the player leaves the instance. Certain non-English characters can now be used for new character names such as the Cool Bee. Change... Oh... That's actually a pretty big deal. I don't have to make my Slender Man with the capital I for the L. Retreating enemies now show immune when they are hit instead of, I guess, just saying retreating. Added a sound effect for when a new inventory slot is unlocked. Removed depreciated or deprecated information from the war declarations menu. Removed a chest that would decrease the weight capacity of the settlement storage below the current usage. Will no longer place the excess items on a drop bag. Added a missing waterfowl compass icon. The same pop-up when inviting a player to a company from the company flyout was added in the social flyout menu, or social flyout period. Added a minor notification when trying to use a consumable that cannot be used while in combat. Added audible cues when a respawn point is on a timer or becomes unlocked. Added faction colors to faction token icons. Improved the character list box in the main menu to make its presentation consistent with the character dropdown. Increased the maximum number of status effects to display for boss markers to 5. Opening inventory is now allowed in all water depths up to deep and drowning. Inventory and fishing state will now exit upon drowning. Disabled the opening of craftable containers in the crafting screen as it doesn't currently support opening more than one stacked item. The faction mission board will now show territory standings instead of invasion messages. Added weight displays for each storage location in the storage dropdown to make it easy to see where you've stashed your items. Change the currency icon for Azoth to remove confusion between vials and currency icons. Players on probation are now forbidden from interacting with the company wallet for war declarations. What probation? World experience, so exploration. Corruption has subsided for now in Monarch's Bluff and Windsward. Corruption breaches will no longer spawn in these zones. Oh boy, what's going on here? Updated haste while traveling on roads was increased from 10 to 15%. Let's go. Fixed an issue that caused the supply stockpile in Weaver's Fen to be uninteractable. Merkguard corrupted breach AI no longer drop coin, and corruption breaches will no longer apply the corruption affliction from farther away than expected. World Artificial Intelligence. Fix an issue that caused inconsistent hit registration against the Forest Spriggan. Fix an issue that caused the undead huntress's flame breath attack to occur when she was placed in enclosed spaces. Fix an issue that caused some AI to stutter when transitioning between patrol points. Fix an issue that caused alligators to pause for long periods of time after their lunge attack. Crawler-type enemies are significantly less likely to die while retreating long distances. Significantly less likely to die. Fix an issue that caused the pirate brute to appear to freeze mid-animation for some players, and fix an issue that caused the summoner Yao to reset too quickly if the player got too far away. Quests. The available... Oh, we're almost done. The available quest marker on settlement icons will now show as a main story quest / progression available marker if there's an available main story quest / progression quest in the settlement, which is going to be really nice for you guys that are just still leveling, you know. The locations for 2 of the infiltrate / gather intel / preserve mission boxes have been updated in Great Cleave to increase the functional area of these PvP missions. And we've got some notable fixes. Fix an issue that caused the darkness event music to keep playing. Why do they call it darkness event and sometimes they call it corruption? Is there a distinction between the two? Is this another one of those things that like I'm late to the party and have no clue that these are different things? Like I didn't even know what darkness was for a while until I think my old editor Jack told me that it's corruption. But yeah, so maybe somebody could answer that in the comments because I really have no idea. Fix an issue that caused Magistrate Bond to not always play their voiceover in the correct language. Fix an issue that caused the voiceover for Sewell Bankel in Brightwood to not always play. Improved voiceover sync for NPC Nessa Harrower. Improved voiceover sync for NPC Cornel Reynolds. Fix an issue that caused the Cat Den point of interest icon to appear as the Wolf Den icon. Replaced a mountain lion with a grizzly bear south of Clearview Crypt. Fix an issue that caused player weapons to not fade out during cutscenes. Fix an issue that caused the camera to spin around uncontrolled. And fixed a rare crash bug that sometimes happened when first loading into the world. So this has been part 2 of the PTR. I promise you guys, I will let you know as soon as the PTR is available, unless I'm at work. I was going to just call off tomorrow, but I guess I don't need to because I don't know what's going on with the PTR. Let me just try it again while I have you guys before I say goodbye. All right, so I shut down my Steam and trying to bring it back up. Come on now. What is going on? Call IRS. Oh boy. New World, are you guys breaking Steam too now? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You know I love you guys. Alright, nope, it's what the heck? What is going on? Oh yeah, if you guys didn't know, my profile's pretty cool. Check it out. Little frog dude. It's as close to Slender Man as I can get. Alright, let's see what it says. So we got PTR build. The PTR will officially open September 1st at 10 a.m. Pacific. So 1 o'clock p.m. Oh! Come on. I gotta work tomorrow. Derek. What am I gonna do, Derek? Well, I just started this new job. I can't call off. Can I? Oh, this is frustrating. This is frustrating. Okay. For all you bigger content creators out there, can you guys just not make any videos and let me make the first one? Please. That sucks. Oh, maybe I can get off early or something. Oh, man. All right, well, I mean, at least we know when it's going to be up. Oof, big oof. All right, well, that's okay. So, there you have it, folks. September 1st, tomorrow at 1. Wait, is there 32 days in August? No, there's just 31. I was just kidding, by the way. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Still super excited. I'll be a little late to the game, but I'm sure you guys will still watch my videos, right? So, super excited. I hope you guys are get on the PTR with me. I'm going to be going on the US East, of course, so I hope to see you there. And let's make some videos together, you know? Help me test some stuff. It's going to be a blast. I can't wait. So, I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and you all have a lovely night.